to infinity and beyond. Toy Story 4 is directed by Josh Cooley, starring Tom Hanks, Tim Allen, and Keanu Reeves. This is the fourth installment of this movie, and to be quite honest, it doesn't look like it's going anywhere anytime soon. You might think this is the end, but I don't think so. That's my personal opinion. So anyway, the plot of this movie is Bonnie, the new owner of all the toys, Woody and Buzz, who she got from Andy in the previous movie. She goes to an orientation class and creates a new toy called Forky, which is pretty much a spork with some legs and some arms and some googly eyes that she made. And turns out this thing, has a life of its own too, just like the toys. That's Bonnie's new toy. That's her favorite toy. Eventually, she goes on a trip with her family and she brings all of her toys. They go on a road trip. On this RV trip, Forky jumps out of the RV, so Woody decides to go save him, to go get him back to Bonnie, because Woody, he's very loyal to his owners. He's very loyal to the kids that play with him. So he's going to go get Forky back to Bonnie, so Bonnie will be happy again. Now during this, they end up at an antique shop, and that's because that's where he thinks Bo Peep is. That's where Woody thinks Bo Peep is. And when he goes in there, this one doll, this Gabby Gabby doll, she wants Woody's voice box because her voice box is broken. She wants his voice box, so she feels that she'll have an owner again. That these little kids will be interested in her again because she's been sitting on the shelves in this antique shop for a long time. When Woody's trying to escape, they capture Forky. So the whole plot of this movie is to get Forky, again, is to get Forky back to Bonnie. So Woody and Buzz and all the toys, they go back to the antique shop, and that's their whole mission, is to get Forky back to Bonnie. So when I first started watching this, I felt like a kid again. The first Toy Story came out in 1995 when I was just 4 years old. So now it's 2019. I'm 28. This is the fourth installment, and like I said, it doesn't look like this is an end chapter. They could definitely make more movies if they want. This feels like a TV show, in my opinion, like just another episode of a TV show, a continuous TV show. I did enjoy it because again, it brought back that child in me in the beginning. But after I was getting back into that, I wanted a little more from it. It was a good story. I think kids are gonna love it, definitely. A bunch of new toy characters. Had some funny parts to it. Obviously, the favorites are going to be Key and Peele's characters and Duke Kaboom, which is played by Keanu Reeves, who I think steals the show. He kills it. The voice that he was doing, I've never really heard him get into something like that before. I guess maybe, kind of more of a Bill and Ted vibe to it. So that was fun, and he was all about Canada. That was his big thing. This toy that's a Canadian toy, like a Canadian Evel Knievel, in other words. And I thought he was very funny. And speaking of Keanu Reeves, 2019 is the year of Keanu Reeves, if you ask me. Obviously John Wick killed it in John Wick 3. He's in Toy Story. He's dropping Bill and Ted in, I believe, 2020. He's in the new video game, Cyberpunk. He's all over the place. Everybody loves Keanu Reeves. He's a great dude. As far as acting chops, no, he's not the greatest actor. He brings something to these movies that is very enjoyable. He brings a certain gravitas, if you'll say. It was more of a smaller scene, but one of my favorite scenes of the movie actually was when Key and Peele's toys, they were trying to figure out how they were going to distract this old lady and what they were going to do. And the result was always the same. They kept on giving Buzz different outcomes, but the result was always the same. And it was very funny how they were going to attack this old woman, and that was just their go-to with their plan every single time was to just scare the crap out of this old lady. And Buzz was like, no, not having it. We're not doing that. And speaking of Buzz and Tim Allen and Woody and all those characters, they all fell right back into where they were before. They did such a good job. It's been so long between these movies, and it was like they never left. I think it's just these characters mean so much to them that, they really bring it when they're going to do movies like this. Overall, it's a very enjoyable movie. It's got some funny parts. To me, it could have been a little bit better. I was looking for a little bit more, but I'm 28 right now. I'm not a little kid anymore, so I know kids and teenagers are going to get more out of this than I am. But definitely check it out. It's worth a watch. Go to the movie theaters. Enjoy it. You'll get something out of it. Everyone will get something out of this movie. Leave a comment below. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Let me know what you think. And thank you.